What's up, everybody? Mark here with STR Investing. I'm bringing you another Monday market data report. This week, we're bringing you Bend, Oregon. We're going to talk about amenities and how top performers can use those amenities to outperform their competition. We're going to talk about percentages, what percentage of your competition have certain amenities. Guys, we've been doing this series for a while. It's been super popular, quick, short, sweet. Every Monday, we're bringing you a different market, and I'm excited about this week's. Bend, Oregon is actually a place I went to high school. I'm originally from the Pacific Northwest. I went to Mountain View High School in Bend far too many years ago. It's getting further and further away every year. I love Bend, beautiful area, a lot of fun outdoor activities, great food, great breweries, and pretty good people too. So if you plan on visiting, if you haven't, you should definitely put Bend, Oregon on your list, whether it's summer or winter. Let's get into it. Without further ado, we're talking about amenities. So we're going to start off with hot tubs. 59% of the top performers in Bend have hot tubs. That doesn't surprise me. Bend is a ski resort town, and I'm not surprised that most top performers have hot tubs. It's going to increase revenue $16,834 if you implement a hot tub in your short-term rental. It's an absolute no-brainer. Obviously, you're going to need a hot tub, especially if you want to compete with those type of numbers, and hot tubs are going to cost you far less than what they're going to make you in year one. A fire pit. 34% of top performers have fire pits. They lead to a $2,276 increase. So a third of those top performers have a fire pit. We're showing a couple of grand in revenue increase. That's not drastic, but fire pits can be a relatively inexpensive way to kind of set up your property, stage that backyard, and help the home stand out. Home gyms. This one's interesting because home gyms in other markets have had really, really low percentages and really low revenue boosts. But in Bend, Oregon, 11% of top performers have home gyms, but they lead to an $8,004 revenue increase. And so if you're in Bend and you can crank a home gym, you have a spot for it, it can definitely increase revenue. And I've seen other markets only increase revenue by a couple of grand. So an $8,000 a year increase in revenue can be really, really nice. The next one is a sauna. Only 6% of top performers have saunas in Bend, Oregon. They lead to an $8,839 revenue increase. That's a huge bump for a hot tub and a sauna. Those can both be great amenities to have. A lot of people have hot tubs. Very few people have saunas, and I'm sure the combination of the two will be even lower numbers of people that have both. I would highly recommend doing the hot tub sauna combo. You're going to see a $25,000 increase in revenue by adding the two of them together, and you're going to have a very small percentage of people that have both. So there you go, guys. What's really interesting is our data actually doesn't factor in pickleball courts or game rooms. And as I've looked through this, I'm noticing that there's no comps. Almost no one, if anyone, has pickleball courts and game rooms. It would be such an anomaly that our data team didn't even put it into consideration because they didn't have enough comps. Remember, all of our data is provided by the good folks over at STR Search. If you need some help finding, identifying, getting your next short-term rental purchased, reach out to my co-host Taylor Jones. They've got great data. They are absolutely the experts in this space. And guys, back to the pickleball. If you are wondering why we didn't talk about pickleball courts, it's because we have such a little data subsect of that, which means if you're in Bend, Oregon, and you crank a pickleball court, you will probably be one of one, and you will probably break the mold and crush it on revenue. We've seen it in lots of other markets. Just no one's done it in Bend, Oregon. Holler at me if you need anything. Tune in this week on Friday for a special guest. And guys, we'll see you next Monday for another Monday Market Data Report.